Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Getting big up the CoinsKid crew. So here you can see that Bitcoin's falling down in this sort of broadening wedge at the moment. Now it's not came down to this trend line just there because it's held this low at the minute. Do you see that? So this is pretty good, but there is some kind of test that's coming here because you've got this blue line that's coming down on your head like that, and you're currently holding this low. Okay, you're not closing below this low at 45791. Now if you do start to close that, there would be a fantastic little short up from there down to the 1618 around about 4.76%. But with that, you can see you are still coming down and potentially coming all the way down to there. Get the bounce, come back up. It's when you break this level of resistance just there for Bitcoin, I would imagine you're going to come back up to retest where you form the wedge, and that would be a fantastic place to again open a short, because I do think that you get rejected at that point and start to come back, and it would kind of mirror this level of accumulation that we did go through here for Bitcoin when everyone were getting really bearish. But again, we were coming down in this falling wedge, broadening wedge, sorry. And I said to you at this point, you know, when Bitcoin starts to break out of this broadening wedge like it's doing like here, you start to break out, and what happened, you came up and you retested where you formed the wedge and offered a fantastic short up to come back down to grab some more liquidity and shake more people out, creating a high low. And at that point you got that beautiful W bottom pan like that, and that broke that resistance, and then you came back up the stairs like that for Bitcoin. So it's basically a fake out, you know, and this is what accumulation is: up and down, chip chop, sideways, Wyckoff accumulation they call it. So it is kind of mirroring that at the moment, isn't it? You know, there is a bit of a negative pattern here with this descending triangle today for Bitcoin. So you know, if you do start to sort of, you know, run into this pressure here of this compression that's coming for Bitcoin, is that the price is compressing. You can see it's making lower highs. Do you see that? Effectively lower lows. Look, you've got the closes there, closes there, closes there. So you're rolling, but you're finding support on this trend line at the moment. See this broadening wedge, which I've told you is a bullish reversal pattern. So you see at this point, like I said to you, open a short, it's come down, potentially carrying on down to there, open a long. At this point on the 1618 at 43638, open a juice a little long, ride it back up, retest that resistance. If you break it, fantastic. Close it just there on that level of resistance, which is currently around about 51208, and it's mirroring the previous level of accumulation. Okay, and we're not going to get this big mania sort of parabola sort of push for Bitcoin in this breakout, which we don't want to see, because if we do get that, we're not going to get to them targets. So it's a slow drunken walk to appreciation right now, you know, and we'll try and trade the ranges for Bitcoin. So yeah, you have got a key level of support just there for Bitcoin. I'll give you it right now. That is 45791. If you do start to see Bitcoin lose that, then I would anticipate a lovely little short down to this trend line, which is the 1618, and again open a lovely little long on that level of resistance support, sorry, and that would be the technical target of an impulsive break met. Start to come back up and attack that level of resistance, break out, come back up, and boom, you're gonna meet the technical target of breaking out of a broadening wedge right there. Okay, so that's basically Bitcoin. Trade the ranges basically. You can do all this on Bybit. Again, always set stop losses. So if we do start to see Bitcoin roll and lose 45791, you've got a lovely little short up down there to retest that 1618, and that trend line are at 4638. But from that point there, you could have a lovely little long up coming all the way back up again to retest this trend line, because you can see we've traded all this resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, and right now you're in a nice little long all the way down. Okay, and obviously set stop losses, always set stop losses. Okay, so right now ride it back up from this low, again a retest of this trend line 1618, come back up, break that resistance, and at that point you're going to retrace all the way up there. So that could offer a fantastic around about 18% long opportunity for Bitcoin if it comes down to that. Okay, and falls, loses its low just there. You have got this test that's coming over the next couple of days. Now obviously it doesn't have to roll down to this trend line, because you can see it's sort of been stopped in its tracks a little bit here, but you have got the 10 coming down on your head, and you're currently holding this support like that. So effectively what you're doing here is creating some kind of small descending triangle. You're coming down into a range. Now if you do start to lose that, you will be in a technical breakdown target down to the 1618 here at 43638 for Bitcoin. Okay, it's just chip chop sideways, like I said to you, reaccumulation before breakout. None of this parabola, none of this sort of dead cat bounce scenario. If we break out and come up, then you're increasing the dead cat bounce scenario, and you're increasing the possibility here of creating this sort of big whopping descending triangle that you're ranging inside of. You lose support, you're going down. Okay, for Bitcoin, if you do something like this and trade in this range here, this accumulation, fantastic. Accumulation, distribution, okay, and then come back up, meet the 107k target for Bitcoin. That's basically a quick little update for you on Bitcoin today. I hope you enjoyed that quick little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. There's opportunities afoot here, okay, in the crypto markets. I did a video yesterday on the Everdome project that's coming out. Do get involved, take a look at it, take a sneak peek, because those projects that have been coming out of that Tencent platform have been amazing so far. So I'm looking at continuation in that particular platform. Again, nothing I say is financial advice. Everything is for education and entertainment purposes only. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.